this is a Burr grinder. So we've all had those little tiny coffee grinders that wake everybody in the house up in the morning. This is a Burr grinder, and it can make an incredible amount of coffee grounds, and it's set it and forget it. That's the beautiful thing I like about it. So it has a top that moves, so you can see that top hopper for all of your beans there. Well, the beauty of this thing is it literally has a setting here. If you follow that little black arrow, you can actually start from French press to pour over, which we're going to check out later, all the way into the espresso range, so super fine over there, and all the way back. So you can set the exact coarseness you want. This has been a big problem for my wife when we're trying to make really fresh coffee and we're trying to grind beans. Well, how long do you grind them for? Are they done yet? You get some inconsistency. So the beautiful thing about this from Gevi, their Burr grinder, has a huge hopper, which is going to give you a lot of room. It's also going to come with a bunch of cool accessories. Now I'm going to show you real quickly what those are. Hidden inside the lid is some of the first ones. You actually have a measuring spoon over here, so you can measure out as you need. You also have a cleaning brush over here on this one, so it's going to have a cleaner. So this Burr grinder will get dirty occasionally. You will want to clean it. It is going to come with a adapter to go directly into your portafilter or the wand here for your espresso machine. Now what's interesting about this is it also has a collection cup down here with a little gasket, so it keeps it from trying to make too much of a mess, but it is going to come with this pipe cleaner style cleaner, because you can actually go in and clean the burrs. Well, let's take this all the way to the left side, and then I can take the top off and I can show you right here. You can actually see, if you look down in there, it's got a little bit of coffee residue because I was playing with it earlier, but it's actually crushing the coffee against these blades, and that's going to spin around, and that is where you get the adjustability, that infinite adjustability. Now when you lock this thing in, you have to lock it in. It's very safe, easy to use. It won't turn on, as you saw, with the innards exposed. If you try to just go buy ground coffee for doing espresso, or you try to do ground coffee for French press and you buy it at the store, you're not getting that grind the size that you need. So this thing, it has those adjustability, so I can go all the way to the espresso mode. So there's the little indicator right there, but you can set that to whatever of the 35 settings that you want. So that's pretty slick. Now the number that you're going to see on top of it here is the number of cups, from 1 to 14 cups, or the time. So you can switch it over here and actually say just grind for this amount of time. So if the 1-2 cup measurement's not exactly what you want for your portafilter, you could set the time and you could do it that way. So pretty slick. I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit in. I'm not going to put too much, and the only reason is we're going to be switching this out. Now if this is a normal amount of coffee that you normally would use, you'd probably fill this thing up and then seal it with the lid. I'm going to go ahead and use their container, and like I said, the beauty about this thing, it looks like it can store a ton of ground coffee, but you're going to again want to grind this fresh to get the best experience here. So I'm going to put it under here. We'll see how quick this grinds and how easy it is to operate. So I'm going to go in here. I'm not going to do that many cups. I'm going to tell it I just want to do 4 cups, and then I'm just going to hit the start stop. Now, headphone warning, I'm sure that's a little loud, but it is Burr grinding the coffee, and it's actually counting down on it right now. So you can see that number's counting down even more, and then it's going to be finished. So that is the grind that we got out of it. So you can see that's enough. Oh my gosh, we need smell-o-vision in here. This smells so good, and the grind is perfect for the espresso that we're going to make. So that's the grinder. That's how easy it is.